So yesterday I was hanging out with Millie and Anna. And I think some of you knew that. But what we were doing was we went to go get like a head massage kind of thing. At least I thought it was just the head. Like they were gonna like massage my head and then wash my hair kind of thing. So like a relaxation day for the girls. Yeah, spa day. So we went. And it was nice. Like, you know, like we go there and it's like a really nice place. And we were like, oh my God, such a beautiful place. So then the way that it works is like, there's like this big room with all these different like, you know, like massage tables. They're like, I've never had any kind of massage ever in my life, by the way. This is my first time. I was freaking it. I was freaking out. I was like, I was so nervous. I've never had any kind of massage ever except for a facial before. So there was like a bunch of these massage tables, but they were all like separated by these huge curtains. So there was like a bunch of them in a line separated by all these curtains because, you know, you gotta have your privacy. It's your relaxation time. So I get into my little like personal cubby and I can hear, so Anna, it's me on the end, and then I guess there's only 3 of them. So it's me on the end and then Anna and then Millie. It's the 3 of us, how we were lined up. So I get into my little cubby and I'm like waiting for my masseuse to come, and I can hear the lady beside me explaining it to Anna. They're like, okay, put your clothes here and then here's your robe. So put this on and then I'll come back in like 5 minutes when you're ready and then we can get started. So I was like listening to the instructions beside me. So I was like, okay, so my lady's gonna come over and tell me the same thing. So my masseuse comes into my little cubby, a little area, and she looks at me and she's like, take your top off. And I was like, yes, ma'am. And I was like, she's like, all right, take your shirt off. And she's holding the robe open for me and she's like, I'll put it on you. And I was like, okay. So I take my shirt off and she puts it on me. And I was so embarrassed. I was like, okay. So and I'm so nervous. So I'm like holding my shirt and she's like, give me it and I'll put it away for you. And I was like, oh, okay. And she like folds it nice and like tucks it for me. Like a hi, Rosemi. So she puts a little like robe on me or whatever. And I was like, whoa, wow. So I'm standing there like half naked in this little robe. And then I can hear Anna like talking to her masseuse. And I'm like, I wonder what they're talking about. And the second I think that, the curtain rips open and I'm just standing facing looking at Anna while we're half naked. I'm like, what's going on? Why did she open the curtain? And Anna was like, I don't know. She asked if all 3 of us were friends. And then the lady rips open the other curtain and we see Millie standing there. She's like, and the masseuse is like, if you guys are friends, no curtains necessary. Rips we were like, yeah. So, it was so funny. So we're all standing there, no shirt, in our little robe. The masseuse rips open the curtains and we're all like looking at each other and we're like, hi. I mean, we're clothed, I guess, because we have our little massage robe on. And I was like, okay. And they were like, yeah, you guys are all friends. Like, we don't need these curtains here. You guys can just reel together. And we were like, okay. I wasn't expecting it, but it was pretty funny. So I thought, oh my God, it was such a crazy experience. I thought that it was gonna be just like a head massage. Like a nice head wash and like my hair, wash my hair, wash my head, and they like, it was really nice. It was really nice. So she was like washing my hair and she was like massaging my head and I was like, wow, this is so awesome. But what I didn't know that the other 2 knew is that it was also apparently neck and like upper shoulder area massage. I thought it was only a head massage this whole time. So then the lady's like, okay, I'm done with your head. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like getting ready to get up and she's like, don't get up. And I was like, we're not done? And she's like, nope. And then she starts taking the robe off of me, and I was like, what's happening? And then she started massaging like my upper chest, and I was like, ow, I didn't know this was gonna happen. And I was like laying there like She's like massaging and like my shoulders, and I was like, I mean, it feels really awesome, but like I wasn't expecting it. And then at the end, I was like, holy shit, what just happened? And then I was like, guys, did you know that it was more than just your head? And the other two were like, yeah, of course. I was like, well, I didn't. And I was very surprised. And I was really nervous because it was my first time ever getting a massage ever. So when she was like pushing the pressure points on my head, it was like feeling pretty good. Like she was going pretty intense, but my head is thick, I guess. I don't know, my skull. There's nothing in there for her to hurt. So she was like, is this good? And I was like, yeah, it feels good. She was like pushing on my skull, and I was like, yeah, it feels fine. But she applied the same intensity when she was massaging my shoulders. That's for sure. And I was like trying so hard not to be like, ah! I was like holding it in the whole time. She's like massaging like my back, and I was like, ah! But I couldn't say anything because I knew that if I tried to say like, could you be a little less strong? I knew I was gonna scream. So yeah, it felt crazy.